So Ghana has a new national team coach and is one of the most decorated minds on the planet. Carlos Queiroz, the 73-year-old Portuguese man Sir Alex Ferguson called him a Rottweiler, man who coached Real Madrid and took Iran to 3 consecutive World Cups. Carlos Queiroz, born on 1st March 1953 in Nampula, Mozambique, yes, on African soil, when Mozambique was still a Portuguese colony. He grew up and studied in Lisbon and chose coaching over playing. His first major job, Portugal's under-20 national team, and what he did there set the entire course of his legendary career. 1989 and then again in 1991, Carlos Queiroz won back-to-back FIFA Under-20 World Championships, 2 World Cup titles at the youth level. Players included in that squad: Luis Figo, Rui Costa, and João Pinto. He was the man who first developed what became Portugal's golden generation. In his 2014 autobiography, one of the most read books ever written, Alex Ferguson said Carlos Queiroz was brilliant, just brilliant. He was a Rottweiler, comparing him to this German dog for his loyalty, confidence, and intelligence. Ferguson was so impressed on their first meeting, and so he gave him his assistantship job. And with their partnership, Man United won multiple Premier League titles and the Champions League. In 2011, Carlos Queiroz took the Iran national team, and what he did there is genuinely historic. He took the Iran national team to the 2014 World Cup, then in 2018, and then in 2022, 3 consecutive World Cup appearances. A team that had never done anything like that before. Queiroz once said about his national team players that I have never seen players who deliver so much, so little. He maximized every resource, built defensive structure and a team unity, and made Iran a team the world had to respect. On the African continent, he also coached Egypt to the final in 2021 AFCON. Queiroz has coached a team on every continent, so he's got a lot of experience on the global stage. After Ghana sacked Otuado just before the World Cup, the shortlist, including Fernando Santos and Paulo Bento, all Portuguese, the deal has now been done. Carlos Queiroz will be leading Ghana in the World Cup, and he will become the only second coach in history to appear at 5 consecutive World Cups. Tabura Milutinovic.
Bro, the guy's mentality, strong mentality, very difficult one, and it will be very difficult. Him in as answering questions from Ghanaian journalists during match day, and also how the FA will handle him is going to be very, very tough. It is going to be tough because this guy is not soft coach. You listen to or watch some of his reactions when they ask him some specific questions and the answers he gave to them.
Oh, le rouge pour Carlos Queiroz. Le mot de trop, il avait déjà été à la limite lors du quart de finale. La limite, vraisemblablement, il l'a dépassé cette fois. Le sélectionneur portugais qui est en train...
To which channel you work? How much you pay me to answer to that question? You are a private company, how much you pay me? Talk with your boss, and at the end of the World Cup, I can give you the answer if you make me a good offer. No, I'm saying to answer to that question, don't put in my mouth words that I did not say. I'm asking to your company how much you pay me to answer to that question. Okay? I think you should start to think about what happened with the immigrants in England also.
Extremely animated on the sideline, clearly having something to say to the 4th officials, to Herve Renard, in fact, to the Moroccan coach.
Try to teach in this country that the national team shirt, it is only a shirt that some people have the right, if they deserve, to go inside the shirt. They don't own the shirt. They don't are the shirt is not property of the players.
تمام آقای افراخان تیم ملی کشورمون مستقیم به جام جهانی صعود کرد. تبریک. نگاه کنید کارو ببینید که داره کاری
It is probably to invite the fans of Iran that they're not here ready to support the team. They should stay home. They should stay home to be against the team. We don't need them on the stage every day. It's much better.